In this video, we're going to simulate 3 real jumps using Bucket, our test rider. The first one is a high-speed launch, going almost 5 bike lengths. Then Bucket is going to try an abrupt step up. And then, using the skills we have learned, we'll try to do a flip. To clear the large gap, Bucket needs a lot of speed. Bucket needs to pop off the jump to clear the landing. Bucket is trying to shift their weight back so that they can have a clean takeoff. Bucket is also trying to compress the suspension and pop off the jump so that they can clear the landing. You can see in the upper right corner the arrows show the controller input for Bucket's movement. The timing of the movement is very important in relation to the edge of the jump. Well, this one's pretty close, but not quite right. We figured out through trial and error that motion moving backwards a little bit early causes a tendency to try to flip over backwards, and motion a little bit late causes the front wheel to dive down, causing forward motion and crashing on the front wheel. A little bit of pre-compression followed by moving up and back seems to be the best way to do it. Okay, let's try something a little bit harder, a sharp step up. I think they were going for a front flip here, but I'm not entirely sure. Let's check it out in slow motion. They did a great job to capture the beautiful sunset. This lip is so steep that any amount of leaning back causes Bucket to just tumble. And leaning forward too early, Bucket won't even make it up the ramp. No matter what we tried, a front flip proved impossible. But we were able to try for some flat landings. Bucket found the best technique to be to compress the suspension and then stand up and forward while clearing the edge. And Bucket and I even figured out that a backflip was possible if the timing was just right. For the third and last trick, Bucket will try to match the backflip of a real rider. Check out the right-hand side of the screen and see what it is supposed to look like. When Bucket tried the standing up method, it really did not work very well. Sometimes by leaning back, Bucket was able to get the timing just right, but only about in 1 out of 4 runs. Maybe there is a more reliable way to do these flips. I do not know. We can only conclude that these jumps are quite difficult.